folks, Sam Pruitt back here again from JNL Laboratories out here in the Permian Basin. Once again, I've got Eric Trevino, the lab director at JNL Laboratories. He's going to tell us about solids analysis, how it's done with X-rays, XRD, XRF. I don't know what all that means. He's going to tell us all about it. Eric, thanks for being here. Tell us a little bit about how you do solids analysis.
Sure. Yeah, so we're going to use a combination of some wet chemistry along with X-ray technology.
Ah, yes, wet chemistry.
Yep, so the first instrument here that we have is the XRF. This is going to tell us the cations that make up a particular solid. So we'll be able to get our iron, our calcium, sulfur that makes up sulfate. We'll be able to see even the chloride in here. We're going to see barium, strontium. So we'll see the cations here. But the XRF has limitations in that it's only going to be scanning the cations. So we have to use some wet chemistry along with the XRF data to have an idea of what the molecule is. And then to nail it down, that's where the XRD comes into play.
Before you go on, tell me, what does XRF stand for and how does it work?
So XRF is X-ray fluorescence. So it operates in a similar way that the ICP does, where you have a barium atom, the X-ray hits it, the electron will jump up to a higher energy orbital, it'll end up bouncing back down to ground state whenever that happens. It's going to fire off a particular energy from the atom, so it's going to be fluorescing as it interacts with the X-ray beam. So the detector is going to be able to see that that's barium that's interacting with the X-ray. It's going to give you, it's going to be able to quantitate it and tell you how much per mass percent is barium inside that total solid.
And you were going on to the XRD.
Yep, so the XRD is going to be the other part of the equation for our solids analysis. So this is going to give us our cations. The XRD is going to give us a full molecule. But it's not such an easy interpretation. It's going to give you several hundred possible things that could be inside of your solid sample. And the only way we'll know what it is by combining the wet chemistry with the XRF data and using that to help us interpret the XRD's data.
Eric, why don't you show us inside the guts of one of these instruments?
Sure, no problem. So this is the inside of the XRD. It has an 8-position carousel, so we can load up our sample tray and load up 8 solid samples. Tell it to go. Every 11 minutes it's going to finish a sample. So it's a very robust solids technique. There's not another lab in West Texas that employs both the XRF and the XRD along with wet chemistry to give a comprehensive solids analysis. So our customers can be confident that based on our experience with the wet chemistry and with these two instruments, that the result that they're going to get is going to be accurate.
All right, once again, Sam Pruitt out here live in West Texas with Eric Trevino. Social distancing, of course. Eric, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.